Hello everyone, and welcome to what is potentially the finale of Try Primitive Builder. We have made our way all the way to Volcanic Land. Now there should be a person here called Wave Rider, however she has been locked up, because she was deemed a traitor, and it seems like the village chief doesn't like us very much either. However, that never stopped us before, so what we have to do is we have to build a marketplace. Alright, well let's try to figure out how the hell this even works. So let's say this one works with Marketplace 1, right? This targets Marketplace 4. We add the resource spiced food rations. Alright, from what I understand from this, we basically need to get one person in here and then it should transfer over all the supplies. That is at least what I imagine. However, we don't really have any spiced food yet, so we're gonna have to set up that as well. Now, we are probably gonna need a ton of spiced food regardless. That's probably just gonna be a requirement for the Ark. But before that, we also need something else from this area, which is obsidian. And well, we may as well get that out of the way first. Because I don't really care much about the placement of this thing. I'm gonna try get 100%. Because we are probably gonna need a ton of obsidian, especially since this is the final area. Talking about that though, something I did notice is this final altar line doesn't only require the new obsidian beads and statues. It also takes everything from the previous areas, which is pretty cool. Well, I will admit, Ripperoni, the guy that's gonna have to work here all day, I wouldn't want to be him, as I am not a big fan of the heat. But there we go. Assign this to storage hut number 4. And then it switches to production obsidian. We will of course also need many more people. We're gonna need some more anyway, because we need someone for the marketplace, and we need a shaman now. We need an extra cook. I also found out that 999 is the max stack, just for those who are interested. I guess we may as well just start expanding this way. So we're gonna build a big sleeping hut. And it's not just bigger, it's like immediately 10 times more fancy or something. What the hell's up with all this brick? The guy knows it's just a communal sleeping area, right? It's not like a fucking mansion or something. Oh yeah, I do not want to be here. So we're at 39, so that's like 8 people. That's actually pretty good. Alright, scout. Good thing you're like right here, because I'm gonna need your help. Alright, we're full up again. Alright, let's see. We need a cook's hut, as well as the shaman's hut. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this cook's hut is specifically gonna make food rations, or spiced food rations. Then the shaman's hut is specifically gonna make spices. And we need a lot of spices, as well as a lot of spiced food. So this should be dispatching stuff, right? Oh yeah, there's a bar going up. Slowly though. Oh nice, we actually did it. Which means we can take off the stuff for the marketplace, and these guys can go into something more productive. Alright, next up we need to talk to the Guardian, who is in Volcanic Land. And we don't have easy access to that yet, but we will in a second, as the obsidian should have been produced by now. Alright, before we leave Volcanic Land again, we really need to get that teleporter up and running, as getting to Volcanic Land is rather slow. Not only is it a decent walk, we also have to take the very slow Ferris wheel. Basically all the way around, because, well, the cart is still at the top, and we are at the bottom. Alright, we're finally at the Guardian. Alright, well, we gained this guy's trust. Sadly, that isn't enough, because the chieftain, well, he kinda rules over this area, of course. In order to gain his favor, though, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be building up the altar some more. Been doing this plenty of times, so we should know what we're doing by now. I assume it's gonna take a lot of obsidian, though. Oh my god, dude! He pushed me off! Man, I was just calmly jumping here. What do I get? Like, up. Ouch. Oh man, don't tell me I have to, like, teleport out. That son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna have to teleport out. Oh man. I was just happily jumping along and this guy just pushed me into the fucking lava. Oh, I just realized I have to wait on this thing again. No. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it was 5 totem, or 5 statues, and 5 beads. And then we can unlock the teleporter. Alright, before we get pushed off a cliff again, let's unlock this real quick. You know, I'm just looking at this. This is obsidian that we're burning. And it's gone. Alright. I guess the gods truly do exist in this world. Dude, these things get rather expensive, actually. With obsidian, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we're gonna need way more obsidian, actually. Actually also got very vine heavy suddenly, goddamn. Alright, there we go. We have completed the altar. I actually want to check. So the obsidian totem costs 10 beads and 10 statues. Then we're going into the old stuff. And then we need 10 of each for the final one. So I don't think we actually need that much obsidian in the end. Well, at least not for the, like, actual statues and stuff. We will probably need to have a lot of resources eventually for the arc. And then obsidian will be a key item for obsidian totems, I imagine. Yo, mate, I can talk to this man. There we go. Alright, the Guardian was nice enough to talk to the Chieftain, and now we can have a word with that guy. Well, that was pretty easy. We gave his tribe food, we built a new altar, and now we're friends. Alright, we asked him to free Wave Rider, but he's like, no, she's a traitor. We are still allowed to live here, but apparently we're not allowed to ask that question again. Also, it looks like we gained a lot of new people. So just make a quick big sleeping hut. So we can immediately put this tribe to work, as we have been doing. No one will sit idly by when I'm in charge. Alright, there we go. They're working for us now. Alright, let's talk to the Guardian here. Alright, we explained the situation. And now we need some time to pray. This will most likely give us another vision. So we need 10 of each. Okay, so we need Sacred Obsidian. That's not really the ritual I thought we were gonna have to perform here. I was gonna do it regardless, so I guess it's no big deal. And I'm gonna do all of them, but I think we have to at this point, seeing as the rest of the line revolves around building the arc. I thought the Sacred Obsidian ritual was just an extra thing for the obsidian statue. Right, I do think I really need to get that obsidian totem, because obsidian are really slow to get her. We'll probably need like a ton of obsidian, and I just slept like an entire day. And we got like 10 obsidian or something. And that is with 3 people working on it in like a 100% obsidian spot. How long does it take him? 20 seconds? There's no way it takes him 20 seconds. Well, it will take him 11.5 now. Alright, let's see. I slept for another entire day. That is way better. I don't know why it was so little the other time. Alright, let's see. Sacred Obsidian. Oh, we get another cutscene. Hello everyone. 5 AM editing me here. So apparently it's a bug in the game that we're seeing these old cutscenes, same as the one in Stoneland. This should be fixed when the full game came out, but this was recorded right before that. Now back to the video. What do I have to build like all the way out there? Is he seeing things in that vision that I'm just not paying attention to or something? Or is it just giving me the wrong video every time? I see, this looks like a very good location to, I suppose, pray for Fire Mountain. Which is probably why we decided to build a statue here. Or why the gods decided it, I suppose. 50 obsidian, and then we need to smash it. It actually looks pretty nice already. It's starting to look more like the centipede, what the heck. Don't know where the rest just suddenly appeared from, but hey, we did it. Yeah, it doesn't look half bad, not gonna lie. Alright, now I have to talk to the chieftain again. Wait, they actually have water here? I've just been teleporting out and going back. I think that's still faster, technically. Just teleport to Sandland or towards Stoneland, one of the two, because they have water like right at the altar. And then just teleport back. That is rather sad, not gonna lie. So, he was talking about how we perfectly captured the fire god's divinity into that statue. And it made him realize that Fire Mountain must probably have sent us here for a reason. So now we can free Wave Rider. Afterwards, we asked him if he was going to join us on our quest to get off the island, and he basically said no. He will stay here, basically until the fire consumes him. But all his subjects, if they're willing so, are allowed to join us. So now we have to go to Wave Rider, which is all the way on the other side. I guess it's where she locked up. I will admit though, I do like how simple-minded a lot of these tribes people are. It is very refreshing in a way, compared to real life, I suppose. Putting aside differences like beliefs and everything, which are a pretty big deal, just like that, because we built them a statue and respected their own god. Pretty good. Alright, so this is where she's hiding, eh? Alright, let's destroy the cage real quick. There we go. So, we're basically gonna work together with Wave Rider. We will meet her at the intersection, or the crossroad, which was... pretty sure that's like right here. But before that, it seems like we are gonna have to talk to the Guardian. So we basically told him that everything is alright, Wave Rider's free, and we invited him and his tribe on the ship. He's gonna talk to the rest, and we'll probably see him there. His only hope was that his sister would be there as well. Oh, I have to build a marketplace here. She's like, it will take months to get all the resources over here. And my guy's like, I have a plan. We build a marketplace. That doesn't fix the problem, but alright. Well, anyway, apparently the reason why we're building over here, let's say to like anywhere else on other shores, is because the waves here are like way less bad, and she thinks it's a sign of the gods. Well, let's make another marketplace. Hopefully we only have to build it and not send our resources through here, because I was actually thinking about that this could be the one time it's actually useful. But seeing as you need like one person per resource, yeah, I'm not so sure about that. It'd be fine maybe if we take them from, let's say, the Volcanic Island, or Volcanic Land, as they only have obsidian there. And maybe Stone Land, because they only have stone slates. But the rest just have too many resources, man. Alright, we have gotten to the point where we have to perform the rituals. We have to do that here? Alright, well I guess we have to do it in like every location, and maybe I thought everything just had to be done in the one place. Although maybe it just doesn't matter where we do it, and it just throws this one because it's closest. Well, in any case, though, how many things do we need? 10 incense and 10 talisman. I assume we'll have to do them in order during the story, so that is how I'll be doing it as well. I'm not gonna do all of it at once. There we go. Now we need to complete the construction. It does kind of suck, though, that we cannot teleport to that place. But I think if we go along the shore here, it's actually a shortcut. Yeah, it does seem like it links up. Nice. Alright, let's start crafting, or building, as that is our job. Put a nice little touch on there as well. I love how this has like a natural shape and we don't actually have to build any scaffolding. However though, is this even going to be big enough? We're with like 50 people, man. We're going to be like super cramped on this boat. And to be fair, I may have made the tribe a bit too big. I don't think like canonically there's like 50 people on the island. And then we need to do another ritual. Yeah, I'm wondering how the hell this is even going to leave unscathed. 'Cause there's no way, right? This is like way too thin of an exit. Next up, we need 10 divine incense and 10 bone talisman. Alright, let's set up the next ritual. Building the ark. And how are we supposed to get to the underside? Because if we go in there, we're kind of stuck, right? Well, I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm just gonna leave one side open, I guess. Just gotta make sure... Actually, I could probably just teleport out. Why does it look like they're building a fucking warboat, though? What the hell? I mean, it looks cool, don't get me wrong, but I feel like, you know... We're gonna have to escape the island from impending doom. They probably wanna, like, worry less about cosmetics. Then again, this character is supposed to be me, and I do like my cosmetics. Alright, we got to the third part, expanding the ark. Alright, we're already getting into the end game now. 10 mushroom decorations, as well as 10 stone statues. Alright, let's do the ritual to expand the ark. I don't see anything that needs building. I guess maybe we have to build the inside now? Yeah, okay, so we have to make the deck. How the hell are we gonna... Alright, we're gonna go below deck from over here. Right, this ladder has always been there, hasn't it? And that is how we would have gotten out of the ship when we were building the sides up. There's a bunch of sleeping mats on it. Whoa, what the heck are we building now? Oh, is this like a roof for all the sleeping mats? You know, I know we're probably not all gonna sleep at the same time. These are only like 7 mats. How the shift's gonna work, man? Alright, we have done this part. Pray to the gods. Completing the ark as the final ritual. Well, besides like a steering wheel, which will probably have to go here, and a bunch of storage, which you would think goes down here, but it doesn't really seem like there's good like walking space here. I imagine we have to fill it up with food still, though. Alright, 10 obsidian beads, as well as 10 obsidian statues. You know, I kind of expected this final, like, altar line to take way more resources than it does. But I guess it's balanced out by the amount you technically need for the ark itself, right? I mean, I guess we have been kinda lucky, because we've been gathering so many resources over our adventure here. I haven't had to go back and stock up. But I guess that is the power of employment. Like, these tribemen have been working their ass off this entire time, and we've been here for probably like well over a month on the island now. Like in-game time. And with just over 50 people working on this, we are gathering resources like crazy. And also, we officially completed every ritual in the game. We also got all the blessings. I'll put a link in the description on how to get those, as well as a card on screen real quick. They are quite useful buffs to have. Honestly though, other than that, I don't think there's anything for us to do in the game besides just complete the story. Which means we are basically 100% completing it. Are we like making our own altar on the ship? I imagine this is for the steering wheel. This makes sense. Alright, it's starting to look less and less like this is the steering wheel. Either that or he's making the captain a roof, which, very considerate. Alright, that should be all the petals, right? Oh no, I missed one, okay. That should be all the petals. Oh, we have to make a bunch of totems of each one. You know, I thought about it, and we could have probably made a workshop here at the ocean gate. Would have saved me a little bit of time. Actually, you know what, I'm also gonna sleep, so I'm gonna do that anyway. Because if it's gonna do the cutscene in real time, I would like for it to be daytime. Alright, final totem down. That is really it, though? Right, next up, let's talk to Wave Rider. Oh, the road of no return. If you sail off the island, the game will be over. You can save your current progress now, and it will load after completing the story. Oh, look at that. All the important people come over. Let's talk to them. What's up, priestess? She's just happy to see your brother again, and thanks us. Who would have thought that a traveler such as yourself would not have only saved us from starvation, but also led us alongside my master and united the tribes of the island? The only response we get, well, I certainly didn't, and neither did any of us. Lead us to great things on this giant wooden fish vessel you have constructed. It's worth it to talk to these people, man. My guardian is also happy, especially that we found his sister. But with that though, it seems like our time is up. We get a cutscene, nice. And here we go. Man, it really did look like we were with 50 people on that ship, that's for sure. When I loaded back in, it loaded us back in here. They left without us. And this game is really something. It sadly seems like it is completely finished now. And as we have everything in the game, there isn't really anything for us to do anymore. But it was like a solid 17-hour adventure. And honestly, I think we did it rather quickly as well. Mainly thanks to the giant infrastructure we built at the very start of our journey. I did also expect us to have to gather a ton of spiced food, but I guess we didn't. We didn't actually have to store anything, really. I guess the tribespeople must have taken all their supplies with, because that is why I specifically set them up to make all this spiced food. But yeah, that was a really enjoyable adventure. I expected I would like the game when I first played the playtest and demo. But I will admit, it has turned into one of my favorite games of the year. And honestly, I'm pretty sure it hit my top 10 most favorite survival games of all time. Anyway, if you've come this far, I hope you enjoyed the journey. If they ever do update the game, we'll definitely be back. So with all that, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye everyone.